What's up, everybody? Welcome to Millbrook, Alabama. I hope that I never had to come back to this place for as long as I lived, but we're back. It's been a year since we left this place, and I've been back in Alabama, but I've avoided this area. But we're back here. We are back in Millbrook, Alabama after a year. We left under very nightmare-like situations.
10 months since we were last here.
I thought it was almost a year already. We were back before the year, so yeah. Well, why are they hucking her? Why are they hucking her? Oh, there's a car. Yeah, whatever. All right, guys. So I am back in Millbrook. We lived in this city, unfortunately. Nobody called. Nobody that I met here called. Nobody said we miss you. Nobody said, Hosea, how did everything go? They know the circumstances under which we left. There's a welcome to Millbrook sign right there. They know the circumstances under which we left. Nobody called. Nobody missed us. Nobody that we met still in contact with us. Other than somebody from Wetumpka, but I already knew them from before when I moved out here. So it was kind of, that was already in the works before. And they're not even, wow, it won't let me, you saw that? It didn't let me change lanes. Sorry guys, I just bought a new car, what, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
It's a 2020 car, and it's got a lot of technology I'm not familiar with. Apparently, if you try to change lanes without a turn signal, it won't let you. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
It'll let you, but like the whole steering wheel shakes.
You're not in Florida. You have to have a turn signal. By the way.
Yeah.
Florida, not even the cops use turn signals.
Right.
Yeah.
We never ate here, did we? The Catfish House.
No.
It's one of the most popular restaurants here. Yeah, we never ate there. Well, anyways, living here was an absolute nightmare, and I'm sure you guys thought you would never see this video, but we're here. We're here, and we lived a nightmare in this place. We faced, but you know what? Let's not even worry about that.
Let's talk about what we've done.
What we've done since
then.
Exactly. So we bought a piece of land in Florida.
Yes.
For under $20,000. We got about $20,000 in it. We bought a piece of land in Florida, which we still own. It's an investment.
And we're planning to build a house on it.
Yeah. It's in a great neighborhood. We live near that neighborhood now, and it's a great neighborhood. You're allowed to ride your ATV, your four-wheelers through that neighborhood. So we bought a four-wheeler. We bought a 2021 Honda, fresh off the lot. We're about to pull off in the main street here, and you'll see Millbrook, Alabama. We bought this beautiful, brand new ATV, and it's just about almost every single day I wake up in the morning, I edit my videos, and when I'm done editing my videos, I'll go through and I'll go for a 2-hour drive. You know, after I'm done editing my videos, I go for a drive around the neighborhood with my ATV. There's a bunch of other kids with ATVs, and we just drive around the neighborhood and go mudding out in the woods, and it's awesome.
And we're looking into getting a second one.
Yeah, we're gonna get another one so me and Katie can ride together. I never thought about that. So that was awesome. We bought a 2021 GMC Sierra or Silverado. I can't remember what it was.
Chevy Silverado.
Chevy Silverado with a 2.7 turbo. We paid $46,000 cash for it. We drove up to New York City with it.
Yep. And we went to Michigan.
And then went to Michigan for the first time.
Yeah.
And we drove back. I didn't like it, so I took it back to the dealership.
Oh, yeah.
They bought it back, and I lost like $8,000, but it was well worth it. I mean, we went to, on that trip, we got to see, for the first time, right? I've never been to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Got to see Washington, D.C. for the first time.
Yeah.
Got to see Baltimore, Philly, New York City for the first time.
Yeah. We just recently went to Colorado.
Right. So after we left, this place changed me in a lot of ways. Some good, some bad. Mostly bad. This place turned me into a violent just person. But other than that, there were some good things that came from living here. And one of the good things that I learned about living here was that eventually life goes away. And I learned that because we were exposed to so much violence while living here, that I realized, hey, one day I'm not gonna, one day something's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be here anymore. So let's see the world, right? So we went to New York City. We went to Michigan. We went to Colorado. Some all the states we've been to, but it's some of the incredible places.
New Mexico.
New Mexico, we saw the desert.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Missouri.
Texas. Houston. San Antonio. Chicago. Wisconsin. The Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We got to see Marquette.
Yeah.
We went off-roading in the Michigan Upper Peninsula.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we got to do so many incredible things in that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they got a mural.
Mm-hmm.
They got a mural. It says Millbrook, and it's got a Hispanic person in the local treatment. This is a horrible place to be Hispanic. Let me just tell you, these people are so backwards and hateful.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very hateful place. Don't ever move here if you're a minority, Asian or Hispanic. These people are just hateful.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, after I experienced, all these bad things here, I came to the conclusion that you gotta live life, man. So we've spent $40,000 traveling since we moved out here, and if it wasn't for the horrible experiences we lived here, we would have never started to live life.
Yeah.
We were saving.
It easy.
We were playing it safe and saving money and trying to create investments. And no, like once we left here, we were like, okay, let's live our life. And in the process, our life became so cool that our YouTube channel blew up to the point where now we YouTube full time.
Yeah.
Okay. And while
you don't have to do junk removal ever again.
I'll never have to touch another truck and trailer. Like all the bad things we experienced here. I think this is a cop. I'm letting him pass him.
Yeah.
I'm letting these people pass. They also make they're in a rush to get somewhere. I know it's a cop. The last thing I want to deal with is a cop. Well, anyways,
they don't drive those here.
Yeah. Well, the last thing, all the bad experiences we lived here, propelled me forward to say, okay,
yeah,
you're not gonna live forever. Let's live our life. And we started traveling across America, and we went. And our YouTube channel blew up in the process.
Yeah.
And now we're full-time YouTubers, which we lived over here. We were part-time YouTubers.
Yeah.
Hobby YouTubers. Now this is what we do. So like, I'm actually thankful that I did that, because like, not my life here it was a nice suburban life, but it wasn't like traveling America cool, Now every single month when we get our YouTube money, we go and blow it traveling America.
Yeah.
And then go home for a few days, rest up, ride the ATV around the neighborhood, get the next YouTube check and blow that. And we're just living differently now. And it's all thanks to the miserable things we experienced here. Like, if we hadn't, without this horrible chapter of our life,
we wouldn't have got a great chapter.
We wouldn't have got a great chapter. And like, we've done things in our lifetime that most people will never get to do in their lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So then we bought another.
We're planning more really cool stuff too.
We bought another truck. We bought a 2012 2500. That was $30,000 cash. I put 22 by 12s on it. That was $5,000. We put, the big chrome wheels on the truck. And this is all on my channel. You can watch it all on my channel and see it for yourself. If you want to catch up with what we've been up to. I got this beautiful truck. I paid $30,000 for it. I put I put like $3,000 on the sound system on this truck. Sound system, wheels. This truck is just amazing. And then recently, like 3 days ago, we bought this car. This is a 2020 Toyota, and and this thing I'm just getting used to all the technologies in it. It's pretty neat. It's great on gas. We needed, the problem with the truck. It's a beautiful truck, but you can't drive around. You can't drive around America in a truck that gets 10 miles to the gallon, because it is a 6.0 2500.
They're actually putting something new in.
Yeah, probably a Dollar General.
Yeah, exactly what I thought.
A Family Dollar.
Yeah.
Remember they used to be really good at washing a car. You want to wash it? I don't have any cash though.
No.
Them people are good at washing cars.
Yeah.
They would wash your car really good for a good price.
Yeah.
That house sold for they're still selling it. Come on, nobody's gonna buy it. They're asking, who's gonna pay that kind of money to live there?
Yeah.
It's still on the market.
Yep.
Yeah, they bought it and they paid a crap load of money, and they're trying to flip it.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, the house that we bought here, we bought it for $65 and we sold it for $138. We doubled our money in 1 year.
Yeah, and left.
Yeah. So we took a lot of wins. Like, everybody's like, oh, you took a loss. I didn't take it. I made it look like I was taking a loss because I knew how to play my cards right for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
These people are here, they're pretty cool, and they're right.
Yeah.
They do plumbing
Mhm.
and they sell sheds. They're great people, man.
Yeah.
Good people, man.
Mhm.
They when we first bought the house, they cleaned out the septic tank for us. Great people, man. Yeah, there's some good businesses. Oh, there's a nice little what's a little barbecue place right here on the right?
Yeah.
Where they have a little nursery.
Oh yeah.
They sell good food, man.
I don't remember what it is. I got banana pudding there, and it was
Amazing.
amazing.
Yeah. Hardy sucks.
Yeah.
This is Highway 14 right here. All right.
Yeah. There's the Walgreens
Unbelievable.
and the McDonald's over there.
Yeah. I remember at this
The Winn
Walgreens.
Dixie
I remember
over
that
there.
the ladies at the Walgreens were really friendly.
Yeah, they were nice.
Winn Dixie had some pretty cool employees, young
Yeah.
people. They had pretty cool employees.
Yeah. and
It's
it
not
was-
all bad. I'm glad I'm here. The worst is still yet to come. We're gonna go to the street we used to live on.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst part.
Because
Bro.
now we can show it.
Yeah, we don't live here anymore. And I was respectful. I didn't show the street we lived on while we lived here. I might have made like 3 videos. And I did the video with the tornado because it was a tornado. How do you not show
Yeah.
that, you know?
Mhm.
You know, with the tornado, I was like, how do you not show that,
Yeah.
you know?
How do you not show it?
So we did do videos like showing everything in a tornado, but that you had to show that. Come on, man. And so anyways, yeah, it was like that van looks familiar in front of us.
I don't know.
Okay, there's a barbershop right here. They were awesome.
Yeah.
That barbershop, the front porch grill.
Ingram's Farmers Market.
The
That's
front
what
porch
it is.
grill was pretty
Yeah,
good.
the front porch was pretty
Yeah,
good.
and that there's Ingram's Market. They're great.
Yeah.
Tractors with the tractor store. What's it called? They were awesome.
Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply? Or, no, it was a local one.
I don't know.
The hardware. They're awesome people there.
I thought it was like Ace Hardware or something.
No, it's I can't remember the name. Melvin's or something.
Yeah, Melvin's.
Is that it? They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're heading up Deepsville Highway. Now heading north up out of here. I remember one night I was driving. These apartments are really hot. This is a bad. These apartments they don't.
Oh wow, yeah, there was
They're
stuff
bad.
going on all the time.
So these apartments here. One night I was driving through here at night. And there was like people chasing each other with sticks and stuff and shooting at each other. It's wild. Like coming through here at night, like you literally like this looks like suburban and quiet. It's not bad in the daytime, but at night, if you're out here at night, you definitely want to carry it on you. Yeah, like I've been through here like I've seen stuff out here at night. You're like, wow, like groups of people chasing each other and Grandview Pines right there. It's crazy. I can't believe we're here. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's just wild crap. Is this one getting hot? AC's blowing right on. I love how in this car the AC vents
Yeah.
point right at the camera where it's at.
It's cold, right?
I mean, I can make it a little bit colder.
No, is the phone cold?
It's a little warm, but we'll be alright. It's getting warm, yeah.
Yeah.
With these AC vents, they hit that phone right there.
We'll be in trees for a little bit. So.
Yeah, here we go. They fixed up that house finally. Remember that house there? Yeah.
It's still.
There's like a blob. Oh, I see it on the windshield. Let me see if I can clear it off. There's like a blob on the windshield. I guess it's bird poop or something. Yeah, I got it.
Guess.
All right, guys. So we're gonna turn into the neighborhood where we used to live in. Remember? Now I know it looks fancy in the beginning, in the start.
It's not.
See, this is like when you're turning, you're like, wow, it's a gated community. You know, like. Yeah, Timberbrook. This is all really nice area. These people here are very clean, decent people in the front.
Yeah.
But we don't live in here. We didn't live in this
We didn't
neighborhood.
live here.
If we had lived here, we'd probably still be here.
Yeah.
This is the guy. He still got the old Porsche up there.
Yeah.
This is mostly African American around here. Very great, clean people. But we didn't live here.
We live back
We live back here. Yeah, it's just like in Florida. We're like, well, you pull in and then you're like, you live in Naples. Wow, I'm like, I live in Naples. Quite. Okay, look at all the garbage and litter.
Yeah.
Already garbage and litter there. Oh my gosh, this feels so unreal to be here. After all the crap we lived, to be back here, bro.
And of course you pull in and there's litter.
Of course there's litter.
Yeah.
And there's only like 5 houses back here. There's a truck coming behind us.
Ooh.
We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Litter. Look at all the litter. There's less than 10, only 10, 12 houses back here. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Look at all the litter. See how they litter?
Yeah.
You see the difference between like that clean community over there and this community over here?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Man. Pothole opened up right there.
I always really did like coming back through
this.
here.
Was beautiful. It wasn't the place. It was the people that made it unbearable.
Yeah.
And the reason they were unbearable is because they were jealous of your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, I can't believe we're here.
Yeah.
This is just nuts.
This is nuts.
Yeah. Cabinet shop in the woods. Alright, I don't know if this truck is going to turn or not, but we're definitely turning. Alright. High Country Road. Here we go.
Ooh.
They paved this part right before we left. Litter on the road right there.
Yeah. Always.
Alright. Truck kept going cool.
Yeah.
Here we go. Looks exactly the way it used to.
Eerily.
Can't believe we're back here. This is so weird. My heart's like thumping.
There was always really pretty
put our
butterflies
let's
when
put our
I used
window
to
down.
walk.
So when they start shooting, we can hear them. This is a beautiful street. It's the nature of it's beautiful. It's the people that you had to deal with that sucked. You know? Like you might get to see. Let's see.
You probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, it's okay. When I hear something happens.
Yeah.
And then back here is like city limit stops and they stop paving the road here.
Yeah.
Big trees. Man, these people are nasty. Look at all the garbage. Unbelievable. This place is like literally unchanged.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here's the house we used to own. We got Daddy's truck out front. Daddy's truck out front. Here's the house we used to own. They haven't cut the grass. It's 4 foot high.
Yeah.
This is the house we used to own. Look at that. They haven't even cut the grass. Mailbox is all moldy. Shed got crashed. Look at that. Pallets. They haven't even cut the grass. Lazy bastards. Disgusting. Look at that. They haven't even cut the grass since we moved. Unbelievable. They haven't cleaned it. Oh, gosh, they're nasty. We had that place looking pretty.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. We gotta turn around here.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Right, I'm done. I can close this chapter of my life.
And never
return to it again.
Yeah.
We gotta head up to Birmingham, do some videos in Birmingham.
Yeah.
See if we're gonna go to Nashville or back to Atlanta or back to Mississippi. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Well, no tornadoes came through here and destroyed this place yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you get to see the other side of the road. Like the same exact thing. I can't believe they haven't even cut the grass, bro.
Yeah.
Look at how tall the grass is.
Yeah.
Look at how tall the grass is.
I always loved that tree out front.
yeah.
Those trees.
So they haven't even
And then
cut
they
the
took
grass.
the one tree out. That was,
Oh yeah, they cut the dogwood down. What the crap? The prettiest tree they had.
Yeah.
But they're sitting there. Look at that. What is that? You see that fancy car come through there? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is like more miserable than Road Road.
I know.
Let's get up out of here. We'll drive north and head back to Birmingham.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And the thing is, nothing changed.
No, this is nothing changed.
Yeah.
They don't even, can you believe that grass is 4 foot high in front of the house? We had that grass. I think there was still a blob of something in that roof.
Beautiful.
We had
it
that grass.
beautiful.
We had that grass cut.
He
Beautiful.
would cut it all the time.
Like these houses here, like you can tell they care more about. Like you said, we had it like this.
Yeah.
They cut the grass and make it look pretty. 4 foot high grass, unbelievable.
Always be Jose would always be out in the yard. Literally always. And we
It
had
looks
this
beautiful, don't it,
hill
guys?
in the back.
It looks beautiful, but looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
It looks, that's the word, looks beautiful. And remember like how much litter there was when we were trying to sell the house?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they were purposely trying to make the neighborhood look trashy back then.
Yeah.
But it didn't last too long. It's crazy. Never thought Uri would come back here.
Yep.
It's wild. Weird crap, man. It's beautiful, but looks can be deceiving. In this quiet, tranquil, little wooded area like this, we lived the nightmares of a lifetime. We really did. Look at this. It looks beautiful, but
I think that's why this drive in was why we bought the house.
It looked beautiful. It was like, oh, coming from Florida where it's all flat, you saw these mountains and trees. You're like, wow, look at all the litter. You know what this? Unbelievable. That feels so weird coming back there.
Alright.
Unbelievable. Look at all the litter. What are they eating lately? Hardee's? Not even Jack's. What is that, Hardee's? It's just a whole garbage bag right there. Unbelievable. Alright. That's that. I feel happy.
Yeah.
I really do. Like, we didn't really lose anything.
We gained.
We gained a lot. Just think about it. If we hadn't lived this nightmare, we would have never gone to New York City.
Yeah.
But tomorrow you get hit by a lightning strike and you're done, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do in your life? I went to New York City. You know, I went to Colorado. I went to Texas. We went to Michigan twice. You know, we bought the cars we always wanted. Cash without a freaking car. Well, this one's got a car note now, but
Yeah.
that's because we're trying to build credit.
Yeah.
We literally didn't even need this car. We just bought it because we needed to build credit. And so
Yeah.
you know, like, we bought the cars we always wanted, bought the ATV we always wanted, traveled and saw all, like, that's what life is about. Like,
Yeah.
having a piece of property and not enjoying your life. No, it's been hard.
And we have plans for even cooler travels than we've already done.
Right. We do, because now, what's the speed limit out here, 35?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 35 or 45? I'm not, whatever it is, I'm not speeding.
Mm-hmm.
Car behind us is really close, but I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember. Look at the sound system. I can hear from here. Tahoe. On 20 folks. What is the speed limit out here? Either way, I'm not going to speed. I don't care. You can ride close to me all you want. Wow. Okay, that's done. Cool. It's gorgeous. Look how pretty it is out here. It is
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's why we fell in love with it. And
Yeah.
we decided to move here.
It's 45. Okay.
Yeah.
Speed it up. It's beautiful. Cotton fields right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were picturing a dust bowl of a town, well, you were mistaken.
Yeah, the nature is beautiful. It's not the nature that
Yeah.
sucks.
It's a beautiful area
beautiful
with
area.
beautiful nature. However,
They can't stand to see you shine, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, they just have a really backwards mentality. Anyways, if we hadn't lived this nightmare, we would have never, like, amounted to the other things we did in our life, like traveling, seeing places. This room's getting way too close. Like traveling, seeing places. We'd have never done any of that because we would have been just focused on, you know, it's actually, now that I look back on everything, like, I don't feel bad about anything. You know, we escaped with our lives, and then we escaped with our lives. We grabbed $100,000, and crap, we've probably spent and enjoyed every last penny of it. Now it's making us more money. Like, it hasn't been that bad. Like, now that I come here and I see this, and would I really want to be, like, here's a question: a year later, would you still want to be there in that house a year later? No, I wouldn't. Like, you know, for a while I resented it. I was like, oh, this was my house. They took my house away, and I lost everything. And that's the way I used to feel, right? But then
we gained
so much more. Like, that was a baby step where we were at, you know, like.
Everything in life is a baby step into what you're actually supposed to do.
Yeah. This person behind us is definitely trying to, I mean, I'm not going to speed. I'm going to go 45.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, oh well. I'm not, if you don't like me, pass me. I think about, in Florida, there's a double yellow line. In Florida, they would just speed past you, and they're gone. That's it. Whatever. They want to drive faster. That's their problem. Here, they'll tailgate you, and then, like, just like, they'll impose themselves, you know? I'm not speeding. I don't give a crap. But, you know, we didn't lose anything. We gained so much by leaving this place. Like, the real question is this. A year later, would you still want to be right here in this place doing exactly what we were back then? No,
because,
I wouldn't.
you know, how we live our life now,
it's so much better.
We have to travel. We're near family. We've really changed our outlook.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be here anymore. Like, it was a stepping stone to something better. Yeah. And to stay in Naples doing what we were doing back then, that wasn't a life either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everything's worked out great. I mean, it's been difficult, challenging, scary. But was it worth it? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Now our YouTube channel's gotten bigger, it continues to grow. I'm content with where we're at. Like, I'm not worried anymore. And it's wild how this place looks so quiet and country and rural, but it's very deceitful. You might look at this, somebody in California might look at this place and be like, wow, this is amazing, and the trees and this and that, and the nature and the rolling hills and the cotton fields, and look at this, look at the size of that tree right there. Look at the size of those trees. This is an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous area. But it's not the trees, it's not the green grass. It's the people and their mindset and their hate towards you, an outsider. Because they want this for them. See, in their minds, this is all theirs.
Yeah.
And if you buy it, it's yours. Like, if right now, tomorrow, I'm a billionaire, and I decide that I want to buy every one of these houses and burn them, it's my money. I can do whatever I want with them, you know?
Yeah. Even in Alabama, anytime you purchase a property, you have right to disposition. You have right to destroy the house. You have right to live in the house. You have right to...
Right, like that house there.
Yeah.
I don't like to see that they don't take... you know, but it's theirs now. They paid good money for it. See the cops? See why I wasn't speeding? So when I lived here in this area, that's the big guy. That's the guy. Is that the one we dealt with? No, it's a different guy.
Different guy.
So, is it left or right to get out of here?
I think left.
No, you gotta go. To go left, you gotta go right. I can't remember. Right or left. You might want to look at the map. I can't remember.
Because I remember we used to go past that place there.
But what I'm saying was like that house, they bought it. It's theirs. If they don't want to cut the grass, guess what? It's their grass, not mine. They paid good money for it. You know what I mean? I don't have to like what they did with it, but but it's theirs. They bought it. They paid good money for it. And if tomorrow, and you can stop one person, they were able to stop us from being here.
But you can't.
But there's people more stubborn than me. See, what I thought was, no, I got too much to live for. I ain't gonna go to prison. But there's people that they don't have what I have to live for, so they'll head on and they'll make it happen. And eventually, there's gonna be people that you're not gonna be able to stop from being out here, you know. And this place will change, you know, because America's not built on one group staying one place forever. America's built on, you know, the natives were here, then they were gone, then the Spaniards were here, and they were gone. Then the Spaniards gave it to the British, and the British gave it to the French, and the French gave it back to the British, and the Americans came out of the British.
And you're gonna come up to this to the where it forks by where the Piggly, remember the Piggly Wiggly?
Piggly
And you're gonna go to the left.
Wiggly Wiggly.